Hello everybody, welcome back to Gyandan. Today is the ninth day of 30 days to a more powerful vocabulary. Test your progress. You are of course aware that you will never add importantly to your vocabulary by merely being exposed to words, or by reading, or by talking. You must have a plan. Here is one way to get ahead with words in everyday life. It's the simplest thing in the world. Buy a small pocket notebook. When you read the papers, a magazine, or a book, or listen to the radio and come upon a strange word, check it. Then look it up in the dictionary. If you find that it's some abstruse or highly technical term, such as, say, syzygy, an immovable union between two brachials of a crinoid, just pass it by. You won't be using it unless you're studying to be a professor of biology. But if it sounds like a word that will be helpful to you, enter it in your notebook, together with its pronunciation and its most common meaning. Be sure, also, to copy from the dictionary the sample sentence in which it is used, if such an example is given. All this will take only a minute or so, but it is necessary to make a practice a daily habit. Then the list in your notebook will grow and grow, as will your command of English speech. We want, at this point, to help you gain complete possession of any of the words in the first 8 chapters that may have been unfamiliar to you. In this review of what has gone before, you have the privilege of marking yourself. After you have compared your answers with those given at the end of the text and have graded your own paper, we will give you an interpretation of how your score, and you can then see what progress you have made. The study of the origins of words or of words' histories is called A. Philology, B. Verbology, C. Etymology. Number 2. The taxicabs in ancient Rome gave rise to a word A. Calculate, B. Supercilious, C. Captain. The Greek syllable graph means a seeing, B. Writing, C. Speaking. The word run has approximately dash different dictionary meanings: A 3, B 20, C 90. Number 5. Some words require emotional maturity so they may be understood. Is the statement A true, B false? Moving on to exercise 2. Each phrase in column B applies to one particular word in column A. Pause the video and attempt the exercise. Let's move on to exercise 3. Check the correct forms. Let us now look at the answers. The study origins of a word or of word histories is called C. Etymology. The taxicabs in ancient Rome gave rise to a word A. Calculate. The Greek syllable graph means B. Writing. The word run has approximately C. 90 different meanings. Some words require emotional maturity, so they may be understood. This statement is correct. Now let us move on to exercise 2. Each phrase in column B applies to one particular word in column A. 2 points credit for each correct answer. Pause the video and do the exercise. Let us now discuss the answers. Vicarious means second-hand or substituted experience. Rationalize means justify a not too worthy act. Gregarious means company loving, a social animal. Obsequious means fawning and servile. Maudlin, tearfully sentimental. Number 6, ascetic, severely self-denying. Number 7 is pander, which is appeal to the baser emotions. Number 8 is sublimate, refine, purify, turn into higher channels. Number 9, wanton, unrestrained. And number 10, effete, worn out, sterile or barren. Give yourself 2 marks for every correct answer. Let's move on to exercise 3. Check the correct forms. 2 points credit for each correct answer. Pause the video and attempt the exercise. Let us now discuss the answers. The obstetrician A. delivers a baby. The osteopath C. treats diseases by manipulating bones. The optometrist B. measures your eye for glasses. The podiatrist A. treats foot ailments. The psychiatrist B. your mind. Let's move on to number 4. Write the required verb. 2 points credit for each correct answer. Pause the video and attempt the exercise. Let us now discuss the answers. To stagnate means to vegetate. To postpone means to procrastinate. To cheat, to fine unjustly, is to mulct. To exclude, to ban, is to ostracize. To atone for is expiate. To entreat, importune. To sparkle, to scintillate. To disapprove, deprecate. To spend time in the country, to rusticate. To charge someone with, impute. Give yourself 2 marks for each correct answer. Now let's move on to exercise 5. Take sentence 1 below. Would a chauvinist have said this? If so, write in the blank space at the end. Fill in each blank space with the type of person who would be the most apt to have said the particular sentence. Pause the video and attempt the questions. Let us now discuss the answers. I have a good taste in foods and wines. This sentence can be said by a epicure. Government should experiment. A liberal person can put out this statement. Government must not experiment. This sentence is said by a conservative. If they don't want war, give it to them anyway. A jingoist person would say this. My country is the only one worth anything. This is a chauvinist. Pain will never make me wince. A stoic. The other fellow comes first. Altruist. I come first above all. Egoist. There is no God. Atheist. I don't know whether or not there is a God. This is an agnostic. Everything will happen as it will, no matter what we do. Fatalist. Exercise 6. Give meaning of each of the following Greek elements here, given in the usual English combining forms. Pause the video and answer the questions. Let us now look at the answers. Logi is knowledge, study, of. Philo is related to love of. Anthropo is related to a man, study of man. Theo is related to God. Meso is related to hatred. Poly means many. Bi means two. Mono means one. And gami means marriage. Now calculate all your scores and take out the percentage. Comment down your percentage below. 60% will represent a fair mark in this review. 75% or better will indicate a more than average ability. 85% and up will show really excellent progress and indicates an unusual aptitude for words. 40% or under suggests the possibility that you may not be thorough enough as you go along. You will find it helpful to rehearse the new words mentally for a few moments while you're walking along the street or before you go to sleep at night or during one of the many brief intervals that occur in the busiest days. Sufficient repetition and use will fix these terms in your mind for life. That was the end of 9th chapter. To be continued. Thank you for watching the video. Like, share, subscribe.